All right, my dears. So now we are on to not identifying, I'm sorry, energy transformations. We just identified. So for this section, we're going to identify the energies a toaster uses and put them in order using the word bank. So again, we have our energies, although we cut them down to just 8 instead of our normal 10. There's no electromagnetic here. And we combined the potentials because a toaster doesn't need us to be that specific. So let me slide this up. If I look at and think about the very first type of energy that a toaster has to have, or it is not going to work, period, that has to come from this plug-in right here. If my toaster is not plugged in, it's not going to work. So I know for sure that I have to plug it in, and I have to think about which type of energy is that. Hopefully you said to yourself, aha, that is electrical energy. So now I know I can cross that off. Then put my toast in, and I think about, in order to get my toaster to work, what's the next thing I have to do? And I know the next thing I have to do is push that lever down. So now I think about which of my energies is pushing that lever down. Hopefully you realize that was mechanical energy. Okay, so my toast goes down. Now, there's a couple things that happen almost simultaneously, but we've always said the next one is the point of the toaster. So it takes bread and it makes it into toast. And I know that it does that through the use of heat. So we have 6 left to choose from. Which one is about heat? We all are pretty good with that, knowing that is thermal. And at the same time as we have heat, I also see inside something happening to my coils. I know that my coils get red and light up. So hopefully you thought to yourself, oh, that's where that light energy comes from. Then we have said in my class particular that number 5 could be one of 2 choices. And we narrowed it down to the fact that yes, the toast pops up, but even before it pops up, when that spring releases, I do hear a sound. So I know that sound should be that 5th one from the toast popping up. My kiddos liked to argue that was also mechanical because the toast was moving and rising. And while that's true, in all of these things, we have stayed away from the fact that I'm putting bread in and bread is doing something. And we're really focusing on the device of the toaster itself. So the toaster has to be plugged in. In order for the toaster to work, I got to push the lever down. Then the toaster starts to heat up. The toaster coils get red, and then the toaster makes a noise when it releases the toast. All right, you're going to be asked some questions about energy transformations on this Google form.